Hey, so I've gotten pretty good at running the Warren, and I figured I'd record it and show the path that I take, and hopefully I can make it in and out in 20 minutes. What I also did was I put a bunch of arrows on a map here. Uh, can't see my cursor, and I'm too lazy to edit in this image, so I just slapped it on top of my recording stuff. Uh, I ended up putting in a bunch of arrows to show the path that I take in the main part of the Warren. The purple arrows are the main part of the path, and then the green arrows are where you branch off to get a disc. I tried to number them in order of when to get them, and then the kind of the quickest way in and out. So you do like one big loop, or as best as a loop as you can, and then you kind of head back out. I didn't do any labeling on the top part just because it's a small area, and there's not really any way to get it wrong. Uh, all you got to know is about a broken droideka, and then a room downstairs. That's pretty much all you need to know. And then once you get down below, that's where you run the big loop, get all the discs and all that good stuff. I'll have a link to this below, and hopefully it helps people more than just an empty map. So when you show up here, it's not going to let you in. You try to run in, and it tells you about a pass key. So they made it nice and easy, and to get that pass key, you just gotta talk to the guy out here. And he's like, oh, what place? Da da da. Oh, let me get closer so it actually works. What place? Where is that? Blah, blah, blah. And then what he does is he gives you a main entry pass key. And what's nice about this place is that it is relatively easy. And if you are a semi-decent tank, you could actually run through it without fighting anything. The only time you ever need to fight something is if you make a conversation with the Widow. So when you first run in here, you'll come into this room. You can totally ignore the door on the left. You never need to go there. The door on the right is where you want to go. Once you head in here, you go left at the droideka. And there's going to be a dead dude with a turret sequence codes on him. And if you click on these in your inventory, it's going to show the codes. And we'll use those here in a minute. Then you want to run past the broken droideka. On the dead body here is the letter you need for the Widow. If there's more than one person in your group that's trying to complete this, that letter takes a half hour to respawn. So you'd have to wait a half hour to get another copy before you could do it together as a group. What else you need in here are these elevator control passkeys. And there's 4 of them. One on the corpse there. One in the locker here. One in this container. And then we got one more right here in this metal chest. So once you have all 4 of those, we'll go down here. We're gonna go down below this room by taking a first right here. And this will send you down into a room full of droids. So you hang a left when you come out of here. And this is where you need the turret codes. So what you do is you just open them. And then you just say it out loud. MJYLWE. And it's going to say turret defensive system has been deactivated. And then we can run across here. Go up this elevator. Right here is where the turret would be if you didn't deactivate it. So if there's a turret here killing you, you need to go deactivate it down below. Once you get in here, you want to go to these 4 terminals. And I'm actually going to turn the game down because this might be kind of loud. There we go. There's 4 terminals here, and this is what the 4 keys were for. And what this is going to do is turn on the elevator by the corpse where we got the turret codes. So we're going to go back to that corpse and take the elevator down. And then I'll bring up the map and show you where we're going. Helps if I go the right way. So you want to come up there and turn left, because we're going back to that broken droideka. And then right here's the elevator we want to take down. So from here, this puts us at this tall elevator that comes from the word turret code, keys to unlock the elevator. So we come down from there, and then we're going to enter this large room, do a loop around the large room, and then we're going to head to disk 1046 first. Once you do a loop around the large room, you're going to come into this tiny room. On the left is an elevator, and on the right is where you want to go to 1046. So this right here is the terminal that you want. And what you do is you click and hold, download evidence. And it says I already have downloaded this, it's because I've done this before. But then you want to check your inventory. And you're going to have experiment number 1046 in your inventory. So then from here, we're going to go back to that room, down the elevator, and then we're going to go to reactor override number 1, which is number 2 labeled on the map. And that's this elevator here. And it's just on the left here. And you click on that. It's the override number 1 activated. So from here, we're going to go to the Widow at number 3. So we're going to go left out of the reactor override room, and then straight across a rectangular room, and then take a right at a T. And that's going to take us down to the Widow. There's often debris here. You just got to blow it up. And this part right here is the only part where you actually really need to exit combat. So you want to just kill everything. Now, obviously, if you're not very tanky, you got to kill this as you're going through. Alright, so then once you talk to her, I'm not sure what she should say to me, because I completed this already. Yeah, she just thanks me. But what you want to do is you want to just hit the top option through like 3 or 4 windows and just spam that top button. and she's going to give you a code, and you don't need the code to get the badge. That code is for this FOUO disc near number 1. I honestly have no idea what that's for, and you don't need it to get the badges. You can ignore whatever she tells you and just spam that top button. Once you talk to her, she's going to give you the badge. And then from there, we're going to go from number 3 to number 4, which is the encryption key. So we're just going to go back up, hang a right, and then it'll be a room on the left. We hang a right, and then it's on the left here. And then this is the thing here. The encryption key generator, you hit download code. It's going to say I already downloaded it, but you're going to get this encryption key right here from this terminal. So from here, we're going to go to number 5, which is just out the door, and then to the left, disk 1173. It's going to ignore these guys because they're just annoying more than anything. So this terminal right here, you download this, download evidence, and then again, you should have experiment number 1173. From here, we're going to go to down below and get reactor rods, because the reactor is about to explode. You need to put new rods in it or whatever the story is. You're going to hang a left out here. And then it's just going to be an elevator down right here. And then there's an ATST in here that will attack anyone, Imperial or Rebel. It doesn't do much damage, so you can just totally ignore it. In here, you want to get these core control rods out of here. There's one in here and one in the other side. And I honestly have no idea if you need only one or both, but I've always just grabbed both just in case. So grab those, and then we could head, check the map. So from here, we can go back up, hang a left, and then get disk 1230. Guys are a little annoying. I'm going to take some food so I don't have to deal with that. Or not, because I don't have any out. Alright, so you go up, hang a left, it'll be left again, and it's going to be straight in here. Alright, so this one... Oh, not that one? There you go. This one here. Download evidence. And then this one should be 1230. This guy right here. So from here, we actually got to run across this large room. And we're going to reset Reactor override number 2. Which is, it's pretty easy to do, so we'll just head back out. It's a click of the button, click of a box, and it unlocks a door. I just double check the map again so I go the right way. Yeah, it should be this way here. And this will be the large room. So this right here is the reset number 2. And then what those two, the first one and the second one, what those do is they unlock a door in here. So we just went to number 8, and now we're going to go to number 9, which is I just turned right. We're going to go to the reactor room. And that's going to unlock a door that will let us get to number 10. So these guys here, you just go to overload, reactor core overload imminent, whatever. Just double click on it, and it pulls. It looks like it took both the reactor rods, so I think you need both of them. And it said something about it was reset or cool down. I don't know what it said. But what that does is, like I said, it unlocks the door over here, preventing us from getting to number 10, which is disk 1784. Seems like those guys got all busy fighting each other, so maybe I can ignore most of them. Stop chasing me. So you want to go right when you enter this big room. Go right through here. It's gonna be left. Now this right here is the door that's locked until you reset the reactor cooldown thing. Then we go right. I believe left. Nope, that's the wrong way. So when you go left here, you get stuck with the boss, but he's easy to kill, doesn't have anything. No point unless you want to follow the story and be the good guy. So here is the final disk. So you hit download evidence, and this will be 1784. So right here, personal log of Boris Tarad, 1784. That's all we need. You want to make sure that you have 4 evidence disks and an encryption key. And then we could go ahead and run out. And getting out is pretty easy once you get back to the main room. This big room here. You just want to hang a left and then the first right. And then once you get through, I think this room and another room, it'll be... Oh, no. It's right here on your left. Is the elevator. It goes back up. And then you come out here, turn right. And here's the big room where you got to walk around. Go back up. Say hello to our Droidica friend. Turn left here. And straight across is our way out. And we're back out. So in and out, 19 minutes it looks like. That's pretty good. So you should have the one Widow badge. And then what you need to do with the discs, the evidence discs of the encryption key, is go back to Theed. So I'll head there now. If I catch the shuttles right, I'll just keep it recording. If I get stuck waiting at a shuttle, then I'll just edit it and cut a chunk out of it. Alright, so here in Theed, you'd want to go to the palace, which is just past the cantina. I've never noticed this tree before. This tree is growing through the bridge. So weird. Alright, so once you get into the palace, be just right here on the left. Talk to this guy. He will say something, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter if you're rebel or imperial. You'll get a badge that you're the hero of the empire or something like that. And then, he'll give you 500 imperial faction points. And that's it. You got 2 badges for the Warren. Hopefully it goes pretty quickly. Hopefully this video makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can maybe edit the video or comment below, do stuff, make it work better. Obviously it won't go as quickly if you don't have force run, but should still go pretty quickly. Anyway, good luck, and see ya.